Hey everybody, TPC here. We're going to make some roast beef for sandwiches today. Now the roast beef I make for sandwiches is usually about a medium. I don't like it real medium rare or rare. I like a little solider roast beef. So that's what we're going to attempt to do today with the quick roast beef cook. And we've got a 4-pound eye round here. We're going to cut this into 2 pieces. One we're going to turn into roast beef, and the other we're going to turn into beef jerky. Now we've got our 2.5-pound chunk of eye round for the roast beef. We've got a mixture of soy sauce and Worcestershire, about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce and about a half teaspoon of Worcestershire, and we're going to paint this on, help to give it a little more flavor. And once you've got that painted on, go with salt, pepper, and garlic for the crust, maybe a little bit of ground rosemary, and then we're going to let it come up to room temperature while the oven heats up to 500 degrees. Now we're going to transfer this fat side up into this little baking tin. Do not use a Teflon pan in a 500-degree oven. Your Teflon will get destroyed that way. I prefer to use these aluminum tins. So if they get ruined, you just throw them away. Now with the eye round, I trimmed absolutely no fat off of it. You want as much protection for this lean of a piece of meat as possible. This will give you just a little bit more moisture in the meat and not let it burn. Once your oven gets to 500, you're going to put this in for 5 minutes a pound, and then turn your oven off and leave the door shut. You're going to leave the piece of meat in there for about an hour. After that, you can pull it out and let it rest on the counter. And about 2 or 3 hours after that, it'll be ready for slicing for roast beef sandwiches. And put it on the middle rack in the middle of the oven and close the door. Alrighty, timer's gone off. I'm going to turn off the oven. Now, don't open the oven. Leave it closed for at least an hour, up to 2 hours if you got the time. The longer you let it sit, the better it will rest. But at least an hour before you take it out. Okay, after 2 hours in the oven, the roast comes out. And this is what you've got. Now we're going to let this come to room temperature and then cool it in the refrigerator for about an hour before we attempt to slice it. We're also going to try and save that juice at the bottom. And we were successful. We got all the juice without spilling any. Yeehaw! And that's a beautiful roast beef. Now for a break in the action, while the roast beef is resting, check out 805 Barbecue Junkie. Salt, Pepper, and Fire, and Sleeper Barbecue. These guys are all part of the big brisket collab that we're doing. Going to have probably somewhere between 12 and 15 teams in it, or 12 to 15 channels. And it's just going to be a big brisket cook, and everybody's going to show you how they do brisket. But check out those 3 guys, because they're the ones, along with me, that are heading it up. Alrighty, we're going to unwrap the roast beef. Just took it out of the fridge. And we're going to start slicing it here on the little Chef's Choice slicer. Alrighty, let's get a few slices cut and see what it turned out like. That's just the first probably 1/4 inch in, and you can see it's looking beautiful. Nice medium. Chef's Choice cutter does a great job cutting meat nice and thin. Tender, it's moist, perfectly medium, perfect for sandwiches. And that's perfectly medium. If you wanted medium rare, go about 1/2 minute less per pound. This is how we like it. And this will be our sandwich meat.